Hey everybody, this is our little travel vlog. We are on our way to Europe to visit family for a month. I was crocheting in the car on the way to the airport. We had a pretty long car drive, so me and Kovu were just crocheting and listening to music. I ended up having to give up on this whole crochet project though, which made me mad. Then we arrived at the mall because we have an 8-hour plane ride, so we like to walk around and then get something to eat and just vibe in the mall for a little bit. They did have a Pop Mart store here, but I waited in line, and when I got in there, they told me the Labubus were only online, so that was annoying. And then they also had Build-A-Bear, and then we're just going to the next level, and they had such pretty art here. Like, look at all these, like, little floating sculptures. I thought they were really cool. So we were just walking around this mall for a little bit, and these socks were really cute, but I didn't buy anything because they were kind of expensive. Lots of little plushies, and then we finally got to the airport. We got to go in the elevator to get to the security, I think. And yeah, I love these walking escalator thingies. I think that's what they're called. And a lot of this video is just going to be me walking around with a suitcase, so I apologize in advance. It's a little boring, but hopefully the voiceover makes it a little more interesting. We were waiting in line forever because I don't know why people were being so slow and they were going on the wrong line and everything. I had to take off my backpack because it was hurting my shoulders. There's Kovu again. And then we finally got through security and we were on our way to our gate now. So we were just waiting here for my mom, and look at Kovu. He is adorable. I let him ride on the suitcase, so we were walking around and he was just riding on the suitcase. I thought that was cute. And yeah, there's this giant dinosaur skeleton, and we also got some Starbucks. And then we had to board the plane, so we had a really long walk. I don't know why I recorded this whole thing, but I did, so yeah, we're on our way to board the plane. Kovu was being so good this entire day. I was really proud of him. Especially because this is his first big outing because I just got him. And then we got on the plane and I did a little transition to take all of Kovu's gear off. And we had to wait for a long time to go. But then we finally started moving. And we had to cross this bridge on an airplane, which was kind of sketchy. I've never done that before. I didn't really like that. I didn't like the bridge. And then we were going to the takeoff area, and there we go. And I recorded takeoff. I've flown a lot, so flying doesn't really bother me or scare me at all because I've flown a lot since I was really little, so I travel a lot. And yeah, it was so pretty. I love having the window seat. You can see all the houses look so small from the plane. Sorry if I keep stuttering a lot in this video, by the way. And then there are the clouds, and then I had some snacks. I love True Fruit, but look how big they are. Like, most of that isn't even raspberry. Most of that's just chocolate. And the clouds, I thought the clouds looked really cool in this video. So, yeah, they were really pretty. And then there's just Kovu looking cute, looking pretty. Yes. I was so mad because I couldn't, like, listen to any music. And then, oh, there's food. Yes. I didn't really like the food, and then I did some reading. I was really mad because I couldn't listen to my music because I didn't have internet on the plane, and they didn't have like good music artists from their selection, like from the airplane selection, so I couldn't listen to any music, so I was just kind of bored. But look at the sun, it was so pretty. This was when, like, in the morning, like most of the way through the flight, I think. And then we were landing, and the whole flight went really well. So now we are walking back to go collect our luggage and everything. Well, no, first we had to go through, like, customs and stuff, and Kovu actually got a stamp in his passport, which I thought was cool. The guy was really nice and gave Kovu a stamp. And then we were just getting on this shuttle type thingy, like, it's more of a train, actually, to get to the baggage claim. So there's just us sitting there. There's Kovu looking cute, and I also got a croissant. And then, oh, wait, no, I'm so stupid. No, wait, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. We didn't go to baggage claim. We had to get on a second flight. Oh, my goodness. My bad. We had to get on a second flight. This was just an hour-long flight, which is really boring. And look at the bathrooms here in Europe. Like, look how much privacy there is in, like, these public stalls. Like, I couldn't even. And then there's me. Because I am just very normal. I have to jump over absolutely everything. Hobby horsers will know. So I jumped over my suitcase. And then my mother collected our suitcase. There she is. And now we are just going to go get picked up by my aunt and my uncle. So they came to get us, and now we are going off to the car. First, we had to go to the elevator to get to the parking garage, though. So yeah, here we are in the elevator. And at this point, Kovu is still doing pretty well, which I liked. He's super young, so I wasn't sure how he was going to do the whole travel day, but he did super well, so I was really proud of him this entire day. And then we finally got here, and there's just like, we just had to walk to the car now. This part's kind of boring. We just had to take a really long walk to the car. And once we got in the car, it was just like a 3-hour car ride, so I didn't film anything. But yeah, bye!